So, if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you came last in your first race. Damn, voice got fell. So, if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming that you came last your first race. I recently just had a race and I came last. Um, I kind of wanted to make this video for things that I want to improve on for my next race, and hopefully you can learn something from me and we could get better together. But the main things were it's about 5 to 7 of them, but the number one thing is don't race if you're injured. And I know there's some people who race for teams and personal interests, but if you can, I advise you to sit out because all you're doing is just limiting your potential and making yourself worse over a longer period of time. It's just not worth it in the long run. Um this really affected me during my race. I did the 60 meter and the 200 meter, and I was burned by the 200 meter. Okay, next, do try not to warm up too much. And I did this way too much. So, for example, for the 60 meter, I did around like 2 to 3 acceleration runs in trainers, and then I did like 2 to 3 in spikes. So, roughly that, equates to six. And that's just way too much of a warm up. If you're including dynamic warm ups, you know, dynamic stretches, all that type of stuff, is just too much. So try not to do too many um warm ups in the sense, and try to do it like 30 to 45 minutes before. It was this guy who told me that he was like, you should like try to start your warm up routine 30, I think it's 30 minutes. And I got there. When did I get there? I got there like an hour before my race, and I was rushing, to be honest. So I probably had like 35 minutes, which is good fairly, but I didn't really have time to settle in. That's another thing too. Try to get to your race like probably like in I got there like 45 minutes beforehand, but if you can, try to get there earlier. There's some other stuff too I'm gonna go over in a second, but another important thing is to learn from your mistakes. And something that was really cool to see, even though I lost and came up last, is I got to see how people warmed up, how they warmed up properly. So I memorize it now for next time. I ask a bunch of people questions so I can get a better understanding of the next time when I come into the race. I'm more prepared. And that's something you want to do also. Try to be open minded. Always try to continue to learn, and you'll eventually get better. You'll eventually get better. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that was pretty much it, honestly. There's a maybe some few more stuff I'll put in the comment sections if I do end up remembering, but those are the main things that really come to mind. How did your guys' first race go, and what improvements helped you along the way? I can't wait for my next race. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably gonna be in like maybe like a month or two. Nah, 2 to 3 months. Because right now, I'm gonna just take a break, let my body get back to 100% and come back even better. Hopefully, this video helped you guys. Um, Hopefully, you learned something. And I'll just see y'all next time.